We're going?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Robert.
I'm Drew.
I'm Marissa, and we're Lost of a Dying Breed. Elsar couldn't make it today, but she'll be here in
Next time.
other videos. Okay, so we chose to do Advanced Integrated Information Storage System. And how we chose that, we had 75 ideas, and we narrowed that down to 10. And then from those 10, we used the ranking system to choose our top 3, which were information storage, integrated taxing system, and safer drugs. And then from there, we chose our advanced integrated information storage system.
And the reason why we chose that, it just looked like we had overall a better idea of how doing this one would be, I guess, easier in a way, but just really had a better understanding of just our background allowed us to do that. Seeing the problem and then the solution also and the process overall.
Yeah, so the customer would be doctors and patients, because doctors are going to use our system to store medical records basically, and then patients are also using our system because it's their records that are being stored. So the problem right now is that medical records are kept on paper, they're kept in files, their records get scattered, they get lost, they're not integrated. So if you go to a new doctor and you're like, hey, I want my medical files from my old doctor, he's got to call them up, they got to fax them over or something like that. Files get lost in translation, stuff gets missing, you know. So what we're trying to do is get everything on in one place, so that when you go to a new doctor, they find your name, your social security number, and they look it up, and it's going to have your notes from your last doctor visit. It's going to have your prescription drug histories. It's going to have like all your x-rays and CT scans on there. And then from that, they can look at, you know, maybe this patient has a history of prescription drug abuse. You can look at the like patterns in the history, or maybe like you can look at the history and be like, all right, based on what other patients are experiencing with these symptoms, then you possibly have this disease. So it could also be used as like disease prevention or something like that.
Yeah, and then what we can gain from our project will be a few different things. Obviously, going to be the financial gain, because there's a lot of just hospitals or just private clinics, whatever, will be able to use it. So they'll be able to pay us money for that. But as far as that, it also cut down on the billing, because it takes a while for doctors to punch in the card information, and then it takes the accountant to put it back in, and then for you to get it and then actually pay it. They'll cut down to basically, I don't know, probably a few days, you could say. Just overall access will be much easier too. There won't be any, I don't know what you call it, clarifications to go through, I guess. So you can just pull it up, no problem. As far as the environment goes, everything will be electronically based on a database that's backed up, so everything's secure. Getting rid of the papers, just I guess the mess that can go wrong with the papers. The papers can burn. Electronically, you'll be able to look it up, and if something does go wrong with the server, it's backed up, so no problems there.
Alright, and that's our project.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Woo!